Well, that was fun. I just talked for a few minutes and my mic wasn't even on. Go me.
Anyways, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. For those of you who don't know me yet, my name is Rupy. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today, I'm just talking about makeup again. Duh, what else do we talk about here? Anything and everything. That's makeup. I love me some blush. And who in the world just came out with some blush? Well, Mario. Okay, you guys, I love Makeup by Mario. I've been following him for a very long time. I did, however, miss out on his collaboration palette with ABH, which I was super bummed about because I had no idea back then that limited edition was a thing. I don't know who I was. I knew with MAC and stuff that, things were limited edition, but gosh, I was so unaware of so many brands. Anyways, I've tried Makeup by Mario now back in the fall winter time whenever he released his first collection. I don't think I shopped, was it collection 1 and then collection 2? No, I think he had his initial release and I waited until he had his holiday release to buy some products. So at that point I had bought I bought 2 quads actually. I bought this one, which I'll be using today, and I had bought the blue one, which is I think the Party Glam. I did do a look with that. I will post it up here in the iCards, and I've also tried a lip gloss. However, I've been waiting for Mario to do blushes and bronzers, and I am so excited. I ended up picking up four new products. I did not get the contour stick because I have a few contour sticks and contour products. I feel like I'm not really reaching for them right now as much. So because I end up doing a bronzer situation, I've just been into bronzer a little bit more. So I decided to pass on the contour stick and just stick to the bronzer. But I did buy a cream blush and a powder blush because I'm a blush bitch. I can't help it. I love blush. I love it so much. And then I did, of course, pick up a highlighter. So I'm going to show you the close-ups of everything that I picked up, and then we're going to go ahead and get started. If you are wondering what I'm wearing on my face, I am wearing a combination of the Glowish from Huda with my Glossier concealer. I've got nothing else on, no highlighter or anything. It's just the dew from the product, which is amazing. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it, and I'm so excited to try these products, you guys. I'm so excited. Let's get right into it. All right, you guys, now that we're all up close and personal, I am going to start with the bronzer first, and there is the shade that I got. It's the shade Medium. This is a SoftSculpt bronzer. So I got the shade Medium. This shade is supposed to work best on light, medium to medium skin tones. I am between a light to medium, but I went with this because I didn't want to go too dark. So it says that it's a buildable, lightweight, multi-purpose bronzer that's perfect for creating soft definition and naturally bronzed skin with minimal fallout. There's 6 shades total for all undertones that are never orange or muddy. So that's kind of nice because I know a lot of people have issues with bronzers going muddy or super orange on them. I don't think there is any major ingredient callouts, but I will let you know that there is talc in here. So if you are wanting to avoid talc, because I know some people have sensitivities, then be sure to do that. But we're going to go ahead and dip into this and get that on our cheeks and get all bronzed up. I am super excited to try this out, and I don't know where my bronzer brush is. Oh, duh, right here. I'm going to use a super fluffy one because I like for my bronze not to be so in one area. I kind of like to buff it everywhere. But I'm just going to dip in. We're going to see. Okay, so it seems like it's picking up good. So far, no kick up in the pan of this. I'm just going to go ahead and I think that's a good shade. Yeah, that's a good shade for me. I don't know if I'm just having really good skin days, but this one also, like the Huda one when I tried it in yesterday's video, has just a very blurring effect. guys, I've been so lazy with my skincare, so don't ask me what I've been doing because hasn't been much. It really has not been much. I've been cleansing and that's pretty much about it. Cleansing and moisturizing. No serums, none of that. Just sometimes don't have the patience for it. But I mean, my mom has really good skin and my grandma has really good skin. So I'm just going to say, fingers crossed I was genetically blessed. And it'll just continue that way. I'm just going to blend that into my hairline. I really like this shade. This might, I think it could actually work for me in summertime too. Like, I think it's a good enough shade that it would. I like that this doesn't look muddy at all. Oh my gosh. And it's not like, it's warm, but it's not, like it's not orange or red. Sorry, I think I must have just shook my camera. Oh, it's really nice though. I like how that's looking. I am gonna put some on my jawline. It's probably a lot warmer than I want for what I would put on my jawline, but we're just gonna try it today. Just gonna, I went a little too ham there. I'm just taking whatever's on my foundation brush from earlier. I can like not see this on my skin. Like it's really, I'm gonna take a little bit more of a defined brush and really kind of try to focus it. Okay, you know what? I wonder, like I think the Sculpt stick and this would do really, really well together because this is definitely bronzer. You could not bronzer with this, I don't think. I mean, I still am because I'm gonna try it. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to try it for you guys. I feel like on my nose, it's not so bad. Like, it's not so bad. Actually, I don't think it looks bad at all. Do you guys see that dew from the Glowish? I cannot get over it. If you haven't seen my video from yesterday, I'll link it in the iCards, but you guys, I'm obsessed. Like, obsessed. It's so good. So, so, so good. If I could recommend any of the Huda products, actually no, it's both the bronzer and the Glowish tint. So I don't know, it's both of them. I'm sorry, I can't do just one. I can't pick just one. Okay, I'm gonna go in with some highlighter now. So we're gonna use the SoftGlow. You know what, here, I'm gonna say something. Why? Okay, so this is the blush packaging, this is the highlighter, right? And I know we don't use like a ton of blush, but like also who uses a ton of highlighter? Why is the blush always so much smaller? It does not make sense to me. Does it make sense to you guys? Because I have no freaking idea. I am gonna go in with this. I know I have that cream blush, but I think I'm gonna leave that for last. I'm gonna go in with my highlight first. Where did I just put my highlight brush? I swear I just took it out. Oh my God, I'm going crazy. I'm just cleaning off my brush a little. This is just the Morphe M501. I really like this brush, so don't judge me, but I really do like this brush for highlighting, so I always use it. We're gonna go ahead and pop this on the high points of our cheek. Not that I really need highlight because I have all that glow going on with the Glowish, but I'm ready to see what you're all about, Mario. Oh, this is really like soft. Do you see that? It's like really, really soft. Ooh, that's kind of pretty. I feel like it's not making that much of an impact because I already had some glow, but it's not emphasizing any texture. And this is probably the only place on my face I really get issues with texture. And I don't see any issues so far. That's real pretty. Oh, it's beautiful. Same thing on this side. Oh, it's so pretty. It's just like, it's so, like, this is what I would call a really good everyday wear it to work highlight because it's just enough, but it's not like bam in your face. Like, I feel like it's not, I mean, it is in your face, but at the same time, it's just like, looks very natural on the skin. I don't remember if I told you guys what shade I got, but the shade is called Pearl. I might have already told you guys when I was doing the close-ups and swatches for you. Oh yes. Highlight that forehead. Yes, girl. Ooh. I'm all about it. So now I just kind of like, when I do my nose, I kind of pinch. And I'm actually gonna take a little bit on my finger. Oh my god, that blends so easily with even your finger. Oh my god, I look like a glowing goddess or like a disco ball, or probably just oil slick. You guys probably think I look terrible, but I think it looks cute. I love a good dewy face. I feel like I look funny because my eyes aren't done, but we'll get there. I wanted to focus on these products first because I know you guys probably care about these more than other products at this point. There we go. We're all glown up. Guys, I'm really liking how that's looking. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the blush stick next, which it comes with, okay, so it comes with this brush on one side, and I kind of want to try this. I popped it off because I wanted to see if it came off, because you can actually pop it off to wash it, but I mean, like, if you're going to use the brush, like, you would actually have to apply this on your cheek, and then I don't really want to do that. I would rather get the product on the brush. So here's the shade that I got. It's kind of a like a coral glowy shade. So it's like, yes, please, because y'all know I'm all about the coral. So I'm just getting a little bit on this, okay, or maybe a lot on this brush. I'm just gonna pop it back on. I don't think I would do that like all the time because it seems a little bit tedious and annoying, but I want to try this brush. Otherwise, I'll just go in with my little e.l.f. putty one. So we're going to put this just on the high points. Oh, that's a pretty color. I was really nervous to see how this was going to do over top of all the powder that we just put, but it's looking good. I don't see anything lifting. Guys, that's really pretty. Okay, you know what I'm going to do, because I'm not going to sit here for hours and try getting this brush off and then put it back on. I'm actually just going to go in with my e.l.f. brush and just take some of that on here, just onto the little fibers of this brush. And I'm just going to take more of that. That's a really pretty shade. This would be really pretty just on its own, but for the sake of blush lovers and for the sake of trying everything on, I'm gonna wear the other one too, because why would I not, you know? Just why wouldn't I? Okay, so let's get this on. It's kind of sheer for sure, but I think it also depends. Like, I feel like if you were to just go straight on with the stick and then blend it out with a brush, it might be more opaque. I think it's just because my brush isn't actually picking up a lot. I really like that so far. And lastly, we're going to try on the blush. The blush shade that I picked up was Creamy Peach, of course. I got, what is this? Soft Coral and Creamy Peach, because that's just who I am. I mean, how many coral and peach blushes do I need? All of them, literally. I'm not even kidding. So this one picks up really well on the brush. I'm just using a Morphe M401. Again, I like some of my Morphe brushes, so. Ooh, she pigmented. Whoa. Not that I mind. I mean, I love that. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, mommy. That is what I want. Oh my god. I love it. Thank you, Mario. Thank you, Mario, for creating some beautiful blushes. Funny enough, I still haven't picked up anything from Mama Pat. I really want to, you guys, but they're so pricey that I feel like I'm just going to wait for a sale. There are plenty of reviews up on YouTube at this point. I know a bunch of my friends have bought all of them. So if you haven't seen any videos, Beauty and the Frizz has one. My friend Betsy has one, Betsy Gocher. those are probably ones you'd want to check out. Oh my God, you guys. Whew, I love it. I love that. So I'm just gonna put some on my nose as well because that is a thing that we love to do here. She's so cute. Okay, I'm just gonna take some up and blend it in with the bronzer because why not? I'm not taking more, I'm just taking whatever's on my brush. Wow. Wow. Mario. He knows how to speak to my heart. He just knows. This is really pretty, but I need to get stuff on my eyes, you guys, because I feel very, very blah. So we're gonna quickly do an eye look, and I'll also show you the lip gloss. And then we'll kind of fast forward into my final thoughts. So if you want to skip this whole portion because you already have Rosy Glam or you've already seen it and you don't care, I will put the timestamps down in the description bar or in the pinned comments or both. I don't know. So you guys can skip over to my final thoughts if you don't want to see the rest of this. I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so I'm just going to go in with some Urban Decay Primer Potion on my lid because that's what I always use. And I feel like I always say because that's what I always use. And you guys are probably like, we get the point. Can you move on? I'm sorry. I always like to repeat things because in case there's new people, and I know there's new people watching, that they might not know that that's what I use. And I like to use it because then I know how the shadows perform over it. Yeah, this is probably one of my favorite eyeshadow primers, like for the longest time now. I'm going to go into Rosy Glam. We're going to go into this kind of camel brown shade right here, and I'm going to start blending that into the crease. The other three are shimmers, so we'll play with those in just a moment. I'm just using like a small tapered blending brush, going in with that shade. These are very, very, very pigmented, like the mattes especially, so just be careful when going in. I'm going to keep it kind of low in the crease and then push it up because I don't want to get it like too dark brown, just right up in the highest point of my crease. So, but look at that. Isn't that a stunning shade? This brush is super flimsy though. I don't know. Actually, this might work out because I just want it really kind of soft. Gonna blend that in. Did you guys end up picking up any of the new Mario products? Let me know in the comments down below. Or are you interested in picking any of the ones that we just tried up? Like, what are you guys into? Have you tried anything from his original line? I'm still really curious about his little, what is it, like a concealer and setting powder, like eye primer type situation. I'm not really sure how that works, but I know people that I know that use it. I think, did Aileen use it? Either Betsy or A Merch Beauty Aileen, they've used it, or do use it. I don't remember. Maybe they can leave a comment down below and let us all know the tea, because that's one thing I was curious about, but I just haven't tried it. Also, because I love his mattes, I really do want eventually to get his like all matte neutral palette, but I'm like, do I really need it? Because I have like all these Natasha Denona palettes that have great mattes in them. So I'm just like, I don't really need it. I'm loving how the shade is looking. Okay, so I'm just blending that all the way into my crease. And then we're gonna go in with one of the colored shades. Just gonna take a little bit more right here. You guys might hear my dog in the background because he likes to sit next to me when I film sometimes. I think that, what shade am I gonna go into? Let's go in with the purple. Okay, next let's go in with this purple shade. I'm actually gonna grab a kind of flat shader brush, something like this one. This one's from Spectrum, it's the A07. And I'm just gonna get some on there. I'm gonna pop it on the outer corner. And I think I want to do a bit of a halo, so I'm gonna pop it on the inner as well. Just right up into that brown. And then do the same thing on the other eye. Perfect, looking good so far. I'm gonna get a bit of a smaller brush. This is by Japanesque. I don't know the number, it's just a really flat one. I'm gonna go in with this kind of cranberry tone shade at the bottom. Kind of wipe off any excess. I'm gonna kind of put that here, going into the center of the lid to blend out that purple edge. So it'll cover like the middle for now, but we're obviously gonna put the brighter silver over top. That's kind of pretty too though. Actually, you know what? I am gonna go a little bit further out. Okay, so that's what that's looking like. And then I think I'm just gonna take my finger. I'm gonna grab a little bit of the silver. Pop that right into the center. I'm going to take that brush with the cranberry tone on it. I'm not getting any more. I'm just going to blend with what's on here. I just wanted to give it a little bit of like a pop. I think I might have to go in with more on that eye because I feel like the silver is kind of not there. So I'm going to take this brush. Actually, I'm going to go in with that silver shade. Pop it on the very centermost part of the lid. Okay, I think that's cute so far. I'm gonna take a smaller brush and I just want to take that same silver shade and pop it on the inner corner. Just like so. I really like that shade. I really like this palette actually. It's a really good little, you know. I'm gonna take that purple shade. It's weird, mine is starting to like hard pen, but it's not like to the point where you can't really do anything with it anymore. Like it still picks up on the brush. And there it is. I am just gonna go pop on some lashes and then we'll finish off with the lips. Okay, so I've gone ahead and popped on some lashes. These are just by Estate Cosmetics, or yeah, that's what they're called, but their Instagram page I think is Estate Makeup. I just lined my lips and filled them in with the Pat McGrath lip liner in, what is it, Buff? Buff? Yeah, it's in Buff. And I'm just gonna go ahead and top off with the Makeup by Mario lip gloss that I have. So it's like kind of a corally peach with gold reflex in it. This is in Rose Nude. It was a part of the holiday launch. I really like the feel of the lip gloss. It's got kind of a pointed, kind of curved doe foot wand, if you can tell. I did actually use this, I think, in my video when I did the blue Party Glam quad. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that. It's so pretty. Definitely a little bit on the stickier side. It's not like the Fenty or the Tower 28 texture, but it's not like super sticky. It's sticky enough that it would stay, if that makes sense. I also just want to take a little bit of the highlighter that we used, and I'm just going to take it on kind of a, make sure that doesn't have color on it. It's just a bit of a blending brush, but I'm going to pop it just right here. So we have a little bit of brow bone highlight because I've been liking doing that lately. All right, you guys, let me go ahead and zoom you out, and then let's talk about my final thoughts. Okie dokes. Oh, also, if you're wondering why I'm wearing a sweater, it's because it's really cold here today. I don't want to sit here in a t-shirt and freeze my butt off while I filmed. So let's talk about what I think about all these products. I'm gonna take a closer look. Definitely my skin feels super airbrushed. Now, I don't know if it's the Rare Beauty primer, the pore filling one, or if it's the Glowish, like a combo of those, or one or the other underneath everything, because I had the same effect when I did my makeup the other day. But I love how it looks. It's really, really beautiful. I love the bronzer shade. I feel like it's the perfect like bronzer tone. It's not too warm, but not too muddy. Like it's just the perfect amount of warmth. And you can see on my forehead, really, like I feel like it's just the perfect shade. The highlighter, gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It's like no texture, no nothing. Even when I put it on my nose and my lip area and my chin, There's like no emphasis on texture. It's looking really good. Of course, I love both blushes. I think the cream blush is beautiful, but I think the powder one just packs a little more punch. So if you're scared that the stick one is not going to do it for you when it comes to pigment, I mean, here, I will show you. If you really build it up on your hand, right? So there you have it. And then let's say you start shearing it out. You can get it sheer, but I think you could also like layer. It's a pretty good tone, I think, but maybe on deeper skin tone, it would be a little bit of a struggle trying to get that on. The powder one, however, I think is beautiful, and I feel like that could probably show up on a deeper skin tone because of the amount of pigment that's in there. I don't really know because it's not like I have super deep skin that I can attest to that. So hopefully there are some other creators out there that did try that out for people with deeper skin tones, because it would be useful to know, because I know Mario is a makeup artist and I feel like he looks out for that kind of thing. But when it comes to complexion products, I feel like sometimes brands just miss the mark, and I don't know how or why. But then again, some of Mama Pat's blushes were on the lighter side too, and they seem to work on deeper skin tones. So fingers crossed that these work for you guys as well. I think that they're absolutely gorgeous. I think that they're beautiful. If I had to recommend anything out of these, I would recommend the powder bronzer and the powder blush. I think both are a hit. Highlighter, I mean, if you've already got a ton of highlighters, I don't think you really need another highlighter, but it's not a bad highlighter. As for like the quad and the gloss, because I know I've had this for a while, but I haven't really like done a video on this quad. I think out of the 3 quads, this one's like the prettiest. I love the blue one, don't get me wrong. You guys know I love my blue eyeshadow, but just the way this shadow lays, and that purple shadow that I used is kind of a duochrome, so it's super, super nice. I think everything pulled together very beautifully. The lip gloss is nice, but I don't think it's one of my favorite formulas. I think that it's just a little more on the sticky side than I like. My favorite are the Tower 28 and the Fenty. I actually recently just got a 3-pack of the mini Pat McGrath ones, and I'm super excited to try those because I hear really good things about Pat's formula when it comes to her lip glosses. So I'll let you guys know about my thoughts on those. Maybe I can do like my favorite lip glosses later on this summer. But yeah, I really love how this look turned out. Let me know in the comments down below if you picked up any of the Makeup by Mario products from his collection 3. Are there any that you have your eye out for? Let me know if there's something that I missed. Should I be getting that bronzer contour stick? Should I be picking up more blushes? Probably not, right? Probably not. I do have some other things I'm on the lookout for. So when I get my hold on those, maybe I'll have more new videos with new content. So look out for that. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button on your way out if you're not already subscribed, and tap that notification bell so that you're notified every single time I post a new video. Also, don't forget to like the video or hit the thumbs down if it didn't make you feel that great. That's okay too. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know anything and everything about your thoughts about this collection or his past collections. Do I need any of the previous releases, you know, like the all shimmer palette? Do I need any of that? Let me know in the comments down below. But that's all for this one, you guys. Until next time, stay safe, be healthy, and be kind. Bye.